Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Good evening. Good evening. I think
Good
we are right
evening.
on time, and we are already live and we can start.
All right.
So, good evening. This is Abhirami Vivek welcoming you on behalf of Women Economic Forum 2021, and we have today Indu Jayakumar, who is the founder at LBM Tech Solutions, and she is into different form of supporting small business marketing platforms, solopreneurs and self-employed business owners through her ideas and through her marketing modules. So she's going to talk about today navigating the global business landscape. Before we move on further, on behalf of Women Economic Forum, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation, and I would like to confer the award Leader of the Decade from Women Economic Forum. Thank you so much, and this stage is all yours.
Thank you, Abhirami, and thank you to World Economic Forum. Thank you to Dr. Harbeen Arora, who I've met 3 years ago, for starting this forum, and it has been hugely successful. Congratulations to Dr. Arora. And thank you to my sister, Meg Kumar, who's a big part of World Economic Forum also. And she's the managing director for the India division for LBM Tech Solutions. So I'm not sure how many people are joining this session, and I don't know if there's a chat session with questions, but I guess not. And I hope the volume is okay, because yesterday there was a little bit of problem with the volume. Hopefully everybody can hear.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay, thank you, Abhirami. Okay.
In case if there are audience and if there is a chat box and question comes up, I will prompt it to you.
All right, very good. Thank you. So today's topic is navigating the global business landscape. So hopefully people listening are in the right place. So in this climate of economic unrest, depression, people losing jobs. So what is the global climate like for business? The world is changing as we speak. And the world has always been changing. So what is happening right now? So how do we bring all the countries together? Some people say that sports brings people together. Some people say music brings people together. But in my opinion, it is business that brings together, because Facebook is a big part of bringing countries together. And Facebook is a business that was started by Mark Zuckerberg, and Twitter brings people together too. And that was a business started by Jack Dorsey, as you all know. And Instagram and Google, of course, everybody knows Google, and everybody in the planet, I think, uses Google to search for anything and everything. So has business brought countries together? Has business dropped the borders, the artificial borders that human beings created around countries? Is that going away slowly? You bet it is. So I think it is the business owners who are going to play a huge part in bringing world peace and bringing human beings together from every country. It doesn't matter what language they speak. It does not matter what type of culture they are in. Slowly, the world is shrinking. I would say it has already shrunk quite a bit. And going forward, how is it going to be? How is the business landscape going to be? Even without business, how is the global landscape going to be? I think a huge, fantastic opportunity is awaiting us, especially with Facebook coming with metaverse. It's a huge universe where we will be able to use augmented reality. We don't really have to go visit a place. Let's say that you want to visit, I've always wanted to visit places like Pakistan, for instance. I'm not going to be allowed into Pakistan. I'm always interested in visiting Iran or maybe Haiti or maybe Afghanistan. These are all places that normally that it's too hard for us to visit from countries like the United States, where I am living right now. But with augmented reality, it's going to be it's already here, but it's going to be more commonplace in the world. I think it's going to be more easier to visit places wherever you want to go in this world. And if you can visit places, commerce is going to be changing also. So doing business with other countries is going to be commonplace as well. So I'm going to share a story. The world is always changing, like I told you, and e-commerce, global e-commerce has been here for the last 20 years, 25 years. We've been in business for nearly 22 years now. And 20 years ago, a lady from Florida called me. Her name is Jennifer. She is 86 years old. She was 86 years old at that time. And she called me from a senior center in Florida. She asked me, is this Indu? I said, yes, it is. How can I help you? And she said, well, she was referred to me by one of her friends in Florida. And she said, I will be able to help her set up an e-commerce platform where she will be able to sell all the antiques that were in her house that she had collected from World War I time. I said, okay, not a problem. I will be able to help her. And then I told her, okay, send me all the photographs. She basically said, snail mailed me all the physical photographs of all the items in her home. I digitized it, and my team created an e-commerce website, and we put all these items on a global e-commerce platform, connected it to a PayPal gateway where anybody in the world would be able to see these items, and they would be able to pay for these items by PayPal in any currency. And she was very happy. And people were buying her stuff because she wanted to give an opportunity for people outside of America to buy these items that were in her house. 2 weeks later, after the website was live, she called me and she said, Indu, this is getting ridiculous. She's not able to sleep at night at all. I asked, why, Jennifer? What happened? She said, well, there are people sending her email at 1 a.m. in the morning, at 2 a.m. in the morning, and she's unable to sleep. She knows that she doesn't have to answer those emails at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And, she can shut the computer off. But mentally, she was not able to sleep. And she told me, why don't you shut the whole website down and put up open at just like a regular store would, say that open at 10 a.m. and the store closes at 4 p.m. in the evening. That was never done on an e-commerce site. And I tried reasoning with her, and I tried explaining to her, saying that, well, this is a global platform. And if it is 1 a.m. for you, it might be 10 a.m. for somebody else in the world. But she disagreed with me. And remember, she was 86 years old and she was thinking way ahead of her times. And this was 20 years ago. And she said, Indu, I only came to you because, my friends told me that you are the only person who's going to be listening to me in what she wanted to do online. I said, okay, not a problem. And we put up the store saying that open at 10 a.m. Nobody will be able to send email except in the Florida time of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It worked. It became news basically, and she became popular, and she was able to sell a lot of her items. She passed away when she was 93. And we did help a lot of other older individuals in that particular senior center home. So my point is, age is not going to matter anymore when we are going to be doing business online. Anybody, anywhere will be able to do what they love going forward. He was a psychologist from Harvard University, and he wanted to help a lot of people who were having mental depression. And he had a certain system that he wanted to share online. So he called me and he asked me, okay, how can he help all these people around the planet with this particular system that he created when he was at Harvard? I said, not a problem. We can create an online forum where people will be able to log in and they would be able to talk to you either via chat, or you can set up an appointment and you can talk to them on the phone. At that time, video was not that easily available, and so there were problems, especially from outside of America, when they wanted to contact the doctor. It was easier to just use a chat system at that time. So we created that, and he was able to help many people around the world, actually. And another example I can give you is a lady in Sacramento who was also in her senior years. And she wanted us to create a program where she wanted to set up a system where taxi cab companies would partner with her, and they would go and pick up children whose parents were in jail. And this was a very unique opportunity for her to help people around the world, help children around the world whose parents were in jail and they were unable to go and see their parents who were arrested for whatever reason. Very unique program, but the global internet business platforms helped all these people to come online and help people who were in need. So going forward, I would say that metaverse is going to play a huge part in the way we do business. And currency, right now, yes, there are finance programs where we will be able to convert various currencies into whatever country that you're residing in, but that is going away pretty soon. Cryptocurrency is here to stay, and digital currency is here to stay. We're already building platforms with all these different digital currencies that are cropping up around the world. So it's going to be an exciting new world that we are going to be living in. So hopefully, if you have any questions, please contact us, info@localbiznetwork.com. And our website is localbiznetwork.com. If you want to hear more stories, please contact us. I think my time is up. Thank you, Abhirami.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the valuable information that you shared. And the e-certificate or the award will be sent to you through email, the registered email ID in a fortnight. Once again, thank you so much for joining us and giving us a lot of insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abhirami. Good night.
Good night.